Yes.
Been a long time. Shouldn't have left you without a dope beat.
It's steel.
But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean.
Keep it real.
Keeping it real.
Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Steven and this is Steel Keeping It Real. So you know what today is.
But you love me for my twang.
That's right, it is Twangin' Tuesday. And on this day I like to feature country music, past, present, or future on the channel. Now before I get started, you know, this whole, the President 45 thing, I had this funny thought in my head that Uncle Ruckus was like an alternate for the jury, and he was saying,
Oh boy, he had another thing coming. The jury will now go off and deliberate on... Guilty! That nigga is guilty! Sir, settle down. You have to go deliberate. I don't need to deliberate.
yeah, it's just a funny thought in my head. I know it didn't happen, but you know, it is what it is, and
that's all I have to say about that.
so everybody knows that I do a Morgan Wallen song on Tuesday, and you know I'm doing a song from the Dangerous Double album. I don't know which number this is it 22 or 23? I'll probably have something here. I just forgot to do that before I started the video, but I know it's in the 20s, and the song that I chose was Bandaid on a Bullet Hole. Now, I can only wonder, and I had to like look at the lyrics a little bit just to get kind of understand, and you know, this seems like this is a very heartfelt song. You know, it's to the core. It's very, what's the word I want to say? Hard on the sleeve, vulnerable. That's the word I was looking for. Very vulnerable song. But, you know, Morgan Wallen has a lot of songs about bad breakups or just getting over somebody that he had been with. And, you know, it's a good theme to have. It reminds me, and I've said it before, not of Prince. It actually reminds me of a Phil Collins. Because, you know, when Phil Collins wrote a breakup song, you felt it. You really felt it. And if you had a breakup similar or anywhere around that, and you put on a Phil Collins song, you would be, you know, having, you know, drinks and crying and whatever, you know, about the situation. And I feel Morgan Wallen is the same, because you feel that that emotion, that rawness about, you know, the lyrics and about his feelings maybe when he wrote this song. So, you know what, I can't wait to hear how the actual music sounds. That's, you know, that's to solidify, you know, how this song is branded. Now, let's take a look at what this song did do on the charts and Balamo. It just went to number 30 on the US country, and that's not a bad thing at all. Again, this is not a song that was released as a single, and it's one of 32 songs that was on the album. So this, at least this song did chart. Remember a couple of weeks ago I did a song that didn't chart on any of the charts.
Yeah.
So you got that. So if you like videos like this and others on the channel, please don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification button, because I'm trying to do at least 10 videos each and every week, keyword being try. So, without any further ado, here is Morgan Wallen and Bandaid on a Bullet Hole.
And then one night, it did give. Jane wrote a note, and Thor read that note. And their legend suddenly became myth.
Girl, since you left me, been trying to forget we ever became what we were. I poured some whiskey on places you kissed me, tried to wash off all the hurt, but ain't nothing working. I've lived out the words in 1,000 old sad country songs. But whenever I try to move on, it's like trying to put a Bandaid on a bullet hole, trying to tell a cowboy to slow down. It's like watching the way that the river rolls and then telling it to turn back around. Yeah, I've held some strangers, told people I hate you, but I just keep hitting the wall. It's like trying to put a Bandaid on a bullet hole. It just don't do me no good at all. If I was only heartbroken, lonely, I'd head on back down to the bar, find me a companion, but you left a canyon. Can't nobody feel this hard. And girl, it's like trying to put a Bandaid on a bullet hole, trying to tell a cowboy to slow down. It's like watching the way that the river rolls and then telling it to turn back around. Yeah, I've held some strangers, told people I hate you, but I just keep hitting the wall. It's like trying to put a Bandaid on a bullet hole. It just don't do me no good at all. No damn good, damn good, damn good at all. Baby, tell me how you did it, I just gotta know. And tell me what's your secret, and how'd you let me go so easy? 'Cause girl, it's like trying to put a Bandaid on a bullet hole, trying to tell a cowboy to slow down. It's like watching the way that the river rolls and then telling it to turn back around. Oh, I feel some strangers, told people I hate you, but I just keep hitting the wall. It's like trying to put a Bandaid on a bullet hole. It just don't do me no good at all. It's like trying to put a Bandaid on a bullet hole. It just don't do me no good at all. No damn good, damn good, damn good at all.
Okay, so that is Bandaid on a bullet hole. And you know what that reminds me of most of all? It reminds me of Piano Man by Billy Joel. It almost has that sing me a song of Piano Man, that kind of sway that you want to do with the song. And especially in the beginning, before the beat kicks in, he does a whole verse before he brings in that beat. And when that beat kicked in, I was like, okay, you know, he could have done this whole song without a beat, and it would have been one of those songs that, you know, he could sing in concert and everybody's singing with him and the voices are just, you know, thundering, everybody singing his song. But you know what, he brought it in because, you know, it makes it a song that you can listen to in a bar situation, and it's a song you can still dance to because, again, it's got that sway. So if you know how to do 1-2 step, 1-2 step, 1-2 step, you know, if you know how to do that, you could dance to the song. And you know, it's a very raw, emotional song, you know, about a breakup and how, you know, how she let him go. And you know, he said, I poured whiskey on places you kissed me. Wow. He tried to bathe himself in whiskey. And you know, that image right there, you know, tells it all. I mean, it is hard. It's, you know, if you've fallen in love with somebody at all, and you've been together for any length of time, whether it be 3 months, whether it be 6 months, whether it be 6 years, whether it be 60 years, you know, when that is over, you are devastated. But I do tend to think if it's something that is short term, anything under, you know, something where you actually have an anniversary where you're giving presents and it's diamond and things of that nature, then it's probably going to really be a little bit harder and people understand. If it's something that's a couple of months or maybe even a year, it's like, dude, get over it. You know, go ahead, drink your sorrows away. But after that, you know, go out there and there's plenty of fish in the sea. And that's why I say that in the way is like, you know, for people not to get discouraged. Granted, I've had exes that, you know, I didn't want it to end or, you know, were a bad breakup, but, you know, never has it made me want to do something serious like, you know what I'm saying. It's never made me want to do that. And so many movies and so much television make it seem like that is a viable option. And it's not. It's not. You know, if you are in a relationship and, you know, whether it be the female, maybe that might have been the thing. If you are in a relationship and it's going sour, your best thing to do is to get out, cut your losses, and start a new life over again.
Message.
It may seem like I'm directing this to somebody. I'm not going to say who it is, but if they watch my videos like they say that they do, you know who I'm talking about. Again, if you're not happy and you feel like there's nothing going on, end the relationship, move on, start again. You're young, you can do so, and hopefully you will be happy. Yes, there may be nights where you're crying and over, you know, over your drink. I'm going to say White Claw. You're going to be crying over your White Claw, but you know what? You can cry yourself out and then you can move on, and there are plenty of people out there that you can find, especially because of who you are, that would love to be with you. And you know what?
That's all I have to say about that.
So, if you are still here, I thank you very much for staying tuned. I really do appreciate it. First and foremost, I want you guys to like the videos as much as I like making them for you. After that, all you need to do to help me out with the channel is to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Peace.